What is the first thing you think of when you think of the Wii U? Is it a failure? Is it its game selection? Or is it the fact that it screwed Nintendo? Well, The Legend of Zelda, it was made for the Switch, of course, and it needed to be amazing. And here's why. Because they didn't want another failure. Nintendo didn't want another failure. But they had no choice but to make Zelda another level of game that's not been seen before. And to say they succeeded is an understatement. Because in my opinion, they made it the perfect game. Hello and welcome to my analysis on why this game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I believe be the perfect game. Of course, there's other factors involved, like time, placement, and all those things. But for right now, we're just going to be focusing on the core aspects that make it as amazing as it is. Let's start off with the story. The story is very interesting in how it has no part in how it's the perfect game. Its story has been somewhat done before in the Ocarina of Time. They've already did the whole go to this area, beat this section, and all that jazz. And it was already been done before. In Ocarina of Time, where you go to the Zoras, or you go to the Death Mountain, you do all those things. It's the same thing here. Nothing too different. But what makes it an amazing game doesn't come from that. It comes from the secrets it holds, and the gameplay. The gameplay, you could just say, yeah, it's just another survival game. Like, your weapons break, your food, you need food to gain health. But it's not that simple. Those things only play a role in the bigger game. But right now, let's focus on the shrines. The shrines are a perfect way to put puzzles into a game that are not even mandatory. If you don't want to do them, you don't gotta do them, which is an amazing thing. Like, I have not seen many other games that do the same. The puzzles are fun too. That's the crazy part. If you do 4 puzzles, of course, you get orbs. And once you get those 4 orbs, you up your health and stamina. Or you may think, upping health and stamina, of course I need to do that. But that's not true. You don't need to up anything you don't want to do. You can have 3 hearts and one buff full circle of stamina if you want to. It'll be a bit harder, but you can do whatever the heck you want. That's the glory of this game. You can do whatever you want. That leads me into the other part. The fact that you're able to go anywhere at any time. Tell me another game. Probably will. But tell me another game where you're able to just stop all the story and just go to the other side of the map and fight like a Lynx or a dragon or like any of that. Complete all the side missions. You complete all the relics and side missions in the game before you even start the story if you wanted to. Just crazy, in my opinion. And that is one of the main reasons why this game is absurdly amazing. There's nothing like it. Like that, and these small little details I'll just put in the map. You can run like down like any hill. You can probably find a secret or like a seed mission, like a little puzzle or a seed in the map. You can see like, oh, there's 2 trees over there. Those are some random trees placed across the map. Oh wait, those random trees have a purpose. Almost everything in this game has a purpose. That is absurd to me. Definitely with how little the Switch can handle like in-game stuff. The fact that they were able to handle and all that in the game still make a beautiful game, because with what they decided to do is they started to fork over like certain graphic aspects and just put nice visuals in there, as in looking like it's crazy to me what they did with the design, leading to beautiful landscapes and beautiful hill angles and all that. And what makes this game perfect, in my opinion, is that they don't force you to do anything. You do everything on your own accord. And that is what makes players come back to it after periods of time. That's what made me come back to it. Because of course, this is one of the games I'm streaming, which recently, but I played it right when it came out. It's actually the reason why I bought my Switch. And I just wanted to share with you guys today on why I believe this game to be an absolute masterpiece. Like, there's nothing like it. And honestly, it makes me a bit fearful of Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know how I can beat it. Honestly, I do not know how I can beat it. Well, thank you for listening to why I believe Breath of the Wild is the best game. Not only best Zelda game, the best game. Just joking, I just think it's perfect. I don't know how it ranks on that. I don't know what the best game could be, but it's definitely up there. Catch you in the next video.